All right, so we're live. Okay, peace to the family. This is Brandon B. Dixon. You tuned into the Power of Ownership podcast. I got my guest host Stephen Contreras here as well.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Let me fix my camera here. All right, here we go. All right, so let's get it started real quick. We're gonna come to you real fast. I know people are probably getting eggnog and all kind of other stuff together and last minute gifts and spending their last money forgetting these bills that they got, but they're gonna go ahead and spend this money real fast. So we're not gonna keep you too long. Hopefully, you get a chance this weekend once everything unwinds and you finish stuffing yourself to go ahead and get some of this education here and watch the show here. So we're gonna start off with the introduction. We're gonna promote a little bit, and then we're gonna get right to the show. My name is Brandon B. Dixon. I'm a published author, uh, mortgage broker, serial entrepreneur, community activist, so on and so forth. My book, Sales, the Nucleus of Any Profession, is out right now. Go ahead and grab a copy on Amazon, make a real great gift. So, for somebody that aspiring entrepreneur. Go ahead and get a copy or two or three. Um, I got my guest host Stephen Contreras. You're gonna introduce yourself. Let's go ahead and promote and then let's go into the show.
Hey guys, Stephen Contreras here. I'm a geologist in Houston, Texas. Kind of like a Renaissance man, studier of the arts and sciences, trying to make the world go round, spreading peace and love and trying to educate and spread the knowledge of wealth to everyone who wants to listen.
Right. And the Power of Ownership podcast here, we talk about not only ownership of businesses and properties, but intellectual properties. Also, we talk about ownership of the mind, body, and soul. So we kind of bridge the gap between the seen and the unseen realm. So we were one of the only shows to do that. Most shows either hop on one side or the other. We kind of give you the gap between the pragmatist and the woo-woo, should they say. So let's go ahead and get it start off, with promoting. Let's get our pay our bills, so to say. If you like what we're doing, go ahead, cash us, app us, $ the power of ownership. Also, Stephen has his own cash app, Stephen C1234. Um, Also, tonight, I know everybody's on mortgages. I know everybody's kind of on holidays and not thinking about next year. But if you want to go ahead and apply, now will be the great time to do it. www.hocmortgage.com if you're trying to get a house next year. Or you can start, your new year off right. Start booking us. www.billionaireloanofficer.com. You call me 24/7. Call me at 832-775-8357. Call me 24/7. Also at Billionaire Loan Officer on all social media. Stephen is Stephen at Stephen _Contreras _90 on social media as well. Let's get started real quick. We're not gonna keep y'all too long. I know a lot of people got stuff to do. They prioritize. With the dollar days, the holidays is the dollar days. Um, what's been on my mind. It's been since the 21st, since the great event that happened the other day. I've been in a lot of reflection mode, and it's been a great time. I've just been energized, and it's a great time to be incarnated into the third density. You got to savor some of the moments. Everybody gets caught up in the mission and caught up in the going from point A to point B. But sometimes you got to take a step, like Ferris Bueller said, take a look around, because life moves fast. Other than that, you might miss it. So I think this is a great show to go ahead and just reflect on the past year, and beyond. This is the second calendar year of the Power of Ownership podcast. We've been, I don't know how many shows, we put out a lot of content. So, and this is just the beginning. Sometimes it's a 3 to 5 year grind to get, to go viral, and get the show up. So we're still infants in this thing, and we're going to get better and better. We just want to have a show to reflect, give thanks, gratitude, and give people their flowers when they're alive, and go from there. So I'll give Stephen the floor, let him start off, and then I'll follow up, and let's go from there.
Yeah, I guess how to start it off. Let's see. I guess 2020. What a roller coaster of a year for most people. It was hard for most Americans out there. I imagine. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs and, have been struggling this year trying to figure out which direction they go. They always said that the Great Reset would happen around this time, and maybe we're witnessing it, living it in like live time right now. Maybe not a full world reset, but a consciousness reset. Maybe a job change or maybe a family stuff. That the reset could have been happening this year, and so everyone who's struggling, I would just say, remember always have that thanks and gratitude for the moment. Every moment. I think a lot of people tend to forget that how fortunate they actually are to be in the world that we are in today. We're blessed by beyond measure. Even people who are struggling are blessed because we're alive and we're living in the moment. And I really do believe that a lot of people get lost, like we were talking about earlier, lost in translation. People forget to be thankful and grateful in every moment in every second. And so what I try to preach to everyone, to my friends, my family, everyone asks me, is like, why are you so happy all the time? It's because I'm grateful for my situation. I'm 20 or I'm 30. I'm 30 now, and I'm blessed. My life has been great even in the bad times. This year wasn't the best for me, but there were lots of shining moments in it. And so you always have to give thanks. You have to give gratitude. You have to spread the love. And people who are listening, you should try to do it every second, every moment, every decision, every thought. Just be thankful, be grateful, and watch how far that goes. Because it'll shine your world to ultimate bliss if you're just always thankful and grateful for what you have.
Right. So, I mean, just to kind of piggyback and start it off, I'm gonna kind of finish my statement that I was talking about earlier, and let's dive right into some of the scripture. But for the main part, because we're still on the breakdown series. For the main part, I think that every day that you wake up is an opportunity to um, create your picture or write your movie or write your book. It's every day you're in, every morning you should be thankful that you have another opportunity to write another chapter, to paint another tree in your picture called life, or to write another script or write another scene in your movie. So every day is an opportunity. So also we have to stop and savor the moments. I know a lot of us, especially entrepreneurs, get goal oriented, and we kind of all the days is kind of merged together a lot. But a lot of times you just got to stop and think and be grateful that you have an opportunity to accomplish these goals and savor the moment. Because a lot of people, I give you an example. What Deion Sanders said about Jerry Rice is like Jerry Rice played so hard that he didn't even get a chance to enjoy the game. That's why he didn't want to retire, because he's constantly chasing that feeling of enjoyment and fulfillment. So you got to actually, and that's why Deion Sanders is one of my favorite players. His slogan is, you got to look good, you play good, look good, you feel good, you play good, you get paid good. So the main thing is using those intangibles to enhance the actual experience to make yourself feel better and feel good and feel great in the moment and savor the moment. Just like when you're eating, just swallow the food. You savor it, you digest it, you switch it around the mouth. The whole, this eating out is just not just to get full. It's the you put on perfume, and you comb your hair, you dress up. There's soft music playing in the background, and this lighting. It's the whole ambiance of that experience, and to savor, not just the food itself. Am I making sense?
Oh yeah, you are. It's
So
for the experience
right.
that gratitude. Yeah.
So just like life, everything is part of that backdrop. A lot of people we despise the haters, but that's part of the movie. We despise the up and down as far as financial. Think about it. That's part of the movie. That's part of your plot. That's part of your story. If we didn't have that, we would have the experience, the part of the play, the part of the story, the part of the video game. So you got to love your ups as just as well as you love your downs, and savor the moments. Savor that you're experiencing those moments. Am I making sense? Let's
Yeah.
dive into a little scripture real quick,
Okay.
and I'm gonna share my screen right fast.
Yeah, just to say, yeah, you gotta appreciate everything, from the good and the bad all the time.
Right. Let's go to this is one of my, can you see my screen here?
Yeah, I can see it.
This is one of my favorites here. Let's go to Psalms 118:24. I'm gonna just go through two scriptures real fast. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So that's one standard one. And let me go one other one right fast before we're out of here. And again, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. That James 1:17. Um, it says every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. So I'll let you get into that, break down those two real quick, Steve, while I'm switching my screen, and then I come behind you real fast.
Okay. Uh, yeah, the first one from Psalms, that one's pretty straightforward. Just being blessed that you woke up today, that you got to hug your wife or your kids, or you got to see your friends and your family. Like, you just be glad, because it's amazing. This story that we call life is truly a blessing. And I think a lot of people take it for granted. And the second one is a lot deeper. That I try to live my life just on personal experience from the Lord above. That connection. And if you always give Him thanks and gratitude, He'll give you whatever you want. Metaphorically, of course. It's like He is supreme because we are one, and what we want, He'll give us if we keep trying to tread in the right direction of positivity and love and gratitude, and if you give it back to Him, the Lord of Lights, He will give back. Three things I pray for every day is forgiveness, thanks, and purpose. And if you pray about those things, or reflect or meditate or whatever you want to call it, your life will open up to you beyond measure. Like, we can't even comprehend how the universe works for us if we do those things. Because we're trying to always strive to be the best. We make mistakes and falter. Be grateful for every day that we're given. Like you said, every day is a new beginning. We wake up from death every morning, and just purpose, what drives us. And, if you ask the Lord of Lights, he will give it to us. And be grateful, thankful, even in the hard times. Be grateful. And trust me, it goes a long way. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's so important for people to really understand the power of gratitude. There's a show I've been watching called Hunter x Hunter. It's an anime on Netflix, and there's a series that goes past the Netflix version, and they have to battle this invasive ant who takes the shape of a human scorpion. And the Zen master trained for 25 years and thought he reached the peak of his power, and it finally clicked with him that all he was missing was gratitude, and then he became the strongest person on the planet because of gratitude. And it's because he opened up his heart and let the universe flow through him. He was able to reach past his limits. And so, if everyone out there listening to the video, just be grateful. It's the holiday season. Be grateful.
Right. On the first one, on the Psalms, I think we forget, and we got to remind ourselves. That's why that Psalms is one of my favorite. Don't forget, this is the day the Lord has made. And a lot of us give too much credit and too much power to negative entities. I.e., a lot of people go blame the devil. The devil made me do it and stuff like that. Or some other negative entity has control, or of this. No, this every day is the day the Lord had made. This is something this is a blessing that you have from above. Every day is a battle, and every day is a blessing. But even the battle is a blessing. Does that make sense? So why, if something does that you perceive as negative happens to you, you should even savor that moment, because it's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to experience. It's an opportunity to feel. So every day, is a day the Lord has made. And you as a mini creator have the opportunity with free to stroke your brush, to write your paragraph, to write your chapter, to write your script. So Why I don't know why people have this dark cloud or uh this negativity over their head when this is a day the Lord has made. The second one is pretty self-explanatory. It's a little bit deeper as well, but it goes to the same thing. Don't forget that the all is the father of lights, plural. And what I get from that is perception. So all light is not the same light. So he's the father, of light. So how you see it one day, years from now, you might see it a whole different perception. And that's the beauty of this. Stuff that I saw 20 years ago, and I'm seeing now. That I did, or I thought was positive, is not positive anymore. You get what I'm saying? So that light, there's different types of light. There's different types of perception. That's the thing about human being is that we're flawed. We have limited comprehension. That's the covenant that we're under. You know, so
Yeah, it'd be like having kids, right? I don't have any kids, but I imagine like, watching them grow up through their trials and tribulations and looking back at it as like a parent, I can imagine like, okay, maybe things change with perception, but it's all a blessing in the end.
right, right. So I just wanted to tap on that real fast. Also, I wanted to really give like some shout outs to like people that really helped me in this journey. Like I said, I really want to thank everybody that watches us. First of all, our audience, everybody, 800 people that's watches us faithfully on. I mean, well, not really watch. Nobody watches us. That's the problem. But that listens to us, on Apple and Spotify. People that do watch us on YouTube, we definitely appreciate. I'm definitely thankful for health and strength, uh, being able to inspire people, being that example, being having that opportunity to create my book and create the life that I want and the life that I see fit by His permission. Um, Also, I want to be grateful, and I love the fact that people that support us, especially my businesses, all the people that get into houses this year. I want to thank them. I want to thank my grandfather passed this year. I want to thank him for his contributions to my life. As far as helping shape me as a man when nobody else would look out for me. He took me under his wing and raised me from a boy. So I definitely want to thank him in his life and and honor his legacy of being the best that I can. Also, I just want to be grateful and have gratitude about the scriptures and the stuff that people ourselves, in different times and dates, their information they digested and gave to us and gave to us so we could interpret and better ourselves, give us working too, so we could have some type of guidance, to go back to the path of where we need to be. So all the people that wrote books and have scriptures and all of the people that contributed uh, books and stuff like that. So definitely grateful for that. So we need that as for inspiration and guidance and different things like that. All the people that's doing positive in their own sense. I'm definitely grateful for that. Even the people that's the haters. We got to thank them as well because the haters, they're adding to the plot of the story. Without the haters, there's no plot. There's no triumph. There's no overcoming. There's no transcendence. So I definitely thank the negative entities as well. So I'm definitely grateful for all of the above, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to continue. You want to add to that, Steve?
Oh yeah, I think you put it very elegantly, Brandon. I want to say yeah, thanks to all our listeners. Thanks for Stephen Kaysen, who's been commenting. I appreciate that. Happy you're here listening to us right now. Yeah, this year's been up and down for me. I'm grateful for it though. I want to thank my friends who have really helped me out and my family in these trying times. I want to thank my lady friend who I care very much about, and her family. I want to thank all my mentors and I guess yes, mentees, who help me out and who I help inspire. Couldn't do it without y'all. Y'all are like my shining lights, guiding me on this journey. And I just want to thank my mom. She's going through a little bit of a rough time. I hope she gets better. And everyone. I thank everyone. My sister, she's been helping me out, and all my friends, and I am grateful. I'm blessed to have friends and family who care so much about me, and I'm blessed to be able to help as much people as I can, and I'm forever grateful to everyone in my life. I appreciate it. People who aren't in my life. I'm still grateful for all the memories and experiences. Every moment shapes the individual, and I am forever grateful for everything. And and I'm grateful to you, Brandon. With doing this podcast with you, and it's been
Right.
fun. It's been a fun couple of years. Keep on learning every day. And yeah, that's about it. I'm forever grateful for the one too. He always watches out over me.
Right. So yeah, we're not going to keep y'all too long. Again, thanks as well for Steve for being consistent and helping us, helping the podcast grow and your contributions and everything like that. And yeah, we came a long way. If you look at the pilot episode, and we came a long way from where we are. We're going to continue to evolve. I was looking at Kevin Samuels last night. He finally went viral. He had like over a 250,000 subscribers, but it's been, he said it was a 5-year process, so, to become where he's at, just professionally getting better and better and better at it. We're in year 2, going to year 3 right now. Same thing with my business as far as mortgage brokers, going into year 3 right now. I'm trying to, 10x the business, and I appreciate y'all continued support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Help us grow the channel. If you like what we're doing, just help us by spreading the word. And you know, I know that our footprint's a little bit big. I know people like what we're doing. I know people like the positivity. I know people like the inspiration. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And maybe we can grow this thing. Let's see how far we can grow this thing. I think that's what we need. I think we need to be that shining example instead of waiting on it. So, and then I think if we get enough people incorporated into it, I think we could be the change that we want to see. So, and I'm gonna just leave it like that. Anything else you want to add, Steve?
Uh, Yeah, I wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone who's celebrating with their families and everyone who's not celebrating with their families because of the virus. Um, Peace and love and safe travels. And I hope everyone has a great holiday season and getting ready for 2021, which is supposed to be an explosive year. So,
Right. So again, we're not gonna keep y'all too long. Um, you know, don't forget next week we're gonna have a the last end of the year show. We're gonna share with you our goals 2021. So you don't want to miss that. We're gonna come to you the 30th. So not New Year's Eve, but Wednesday 30th. So we're gonna share our goals for 2021, and then we'll go from there. So I'd like to thank again everybody that tunes in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're gonna have a great 2021. With that, don't forget that God is a verb, and personal responsibility is your only savior. With that, I'm gonna say peace.